Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, wouldn't do. I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oh, up off that, yeah. Ah! Up off. Ah! Breaking news. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Hit the title bell. Who do we have here on the rise? Is that Pause? What's up with you? Let me see who else we got. Tyrese. What's going on? Jay. Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. Preach. Look. Finally. We are going to get this all cleared up. Undisputed is going to be cleared up even without the show business partners. Hit the Tyson bell. We will have 2022 Devin the Dream Haney versus George Kambosos Jr. Hit the Tyson bell. Good night. The funny thing is, it looks like this was always the plan. We didn't know it. Okay, so listen, nothing has been signed yet. JoJo Diaz, Devin the Dream Haney has to get past JoJo Diaz. We'll talk about that. How do I think George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin the Dream Haney is going to go? We got to talk about that. What kind of news do we have now to go off of? We're going to talk about that. And also, of course, naturally, the undisputed thing comes up. But no matter what, in the war room, we're happy. This clears everything up. We're happy. Hit the Tyson bell. If you're a George Kambosos fan, you're happy. If you are a Devin the Dream Haney fan, you're happy. If you are a boxing fan, you're happy. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, so let's talk about, first, let's talk about what we know. I mean, it's pretty much a wrap, but let's talk about what we know. First, let's listen to George Kambosos Sr. and how he talks about Devin the Dream Haney being the real WBC champion, and how the fight is George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin the Dream Haney. Let's talk about it.
And look, we'll be honest. Devin Haney's got the real WBC belt.
Devin Haney's got the real WBC belt.
I know, Eddie. I saw Eddie. I said, bro, Australia, wherever this will be, matchroom boxing, they'll be doing this. And guess what? Devin Haney, George Kambosos. For all the marbles, because obviously that's the WBC belt he holds. Because obviously that's the
WBC belt he holds.
Hit the Tyson bell. I know. Now look, somebody said that Teofimo Lopez's father said whatever. I think they meant George Kambosos' father said it. I did get this. But I wanted to talk about it when I get this type of video together. Now, let's listen to it again. He said Australia. He knows Eddie Hearn. He said this fight is next. And he says my son isn't undisputed because Devin the Dream Haney has the WBC title.
And look, we'll be honest. Devin Haney's got the real WBC belt.
Devin Haney's got the real WBC belt.
I know, Eddie. I saw Eddie. I said, bro, Australia, wherever this will be, matchroom boxing, they'll be doing this. And guess what? Devin Haney, George Kambosos. For all the marbles, because obviously that's the WBC belt he holds. Because obviously that's the
WBC belt he holds.
Ah! We got a lot to talk about. Number one, this fight is about to be made. Number two, the undisputed thing. We got a lot to talk about. Now, everybody seems to be very confused on different sides of this, including George Kambosos Sr. He's like, look, my son isn't undisputed. Devin the Dream Haney. Now, let's go and see what Eddie Hearn has to say about it.
He's cracked it, and good luck to him. And hopefully, it's the Devin Haney fight, because hopefully he wants to win the final belt, you know, and he'll believe he can win that. Listen, we'll do it in Vegas, we'll do it in Sydney.
Huh? He said that we'll do it in Vegas, we'll do it in...
He's cracked it, and good luck to him. And hopefully, it's the Devin Haney fight, because hopefully he wants to win the final belt, you know, and he'll believe he can win that. Listen, we'll do it in Vegas, we'll do it in Sydney.
Hit the Tyson bell. Now, let's talk about what George Kambosos Jr. said before the damn fight with Teofimo Lopez Saturday.
Who would you pick if you get past Teofimo next?
Look, me and Devin have been are on good terms, and we have been speaking behind the scenes, and that is the fight. That's the fight. He's got his belt. Franchise belt is on the line too.
Franchise belt is on the line too.
And
the franchise belt is on the line.
On the line as well.
You can win
on the line, so everything's on the line.
Wow.
Hold on. The franchise belt on the line too. We saw that he won the franchise belt. He said that he and Devin the Dream Haney been talking behind closed doors. It looks like we're the only ones that don't know what the hell's going on. Hold on. Ah! Hold on. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Let's hear that again from George Kambosos Jr.
Who would you pick if you get past Teofimo next?
Look, me and Devin have been are on good terms, and we have been speaking behind the scenes, and that is the fight. That's the fight. He's got his belt. The franchise belt is on the line too.
Franchise belt is on the line too.
And
the franchise belt is on the line.
On the line as well.
You can win
on the line, so everything's on the line.
Wow.
Hit the Tyson bell. Everybody, this is how we feel about all of that smoke we just...
Bow, chicka, bow, chicka, bow, bow, bow. Yeah!
Bow, chicka, bow. Hey, hold on. Let me give this to you one time. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure to like. Let everybody know that we ain't...
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Now, look. I see that there's a comment here talking about no rematch. Of course not. Teofimo Lopez, he doesn't even want a rematch. He's going up to 140. There's no rematch. The fight is George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin the Dream Haney. According to Senior, it's for all the marbles. Now, let me ask you this. Are y'all ready? Let me ask you guys this. When it comes to Undisputed, are you ready? We are about to talk about Undisputed right now. Are you ready? It looks like ShowBizz, the adult, and everybody who believes that George Kambosos Jr. is undisputed seems like we're on the ropes a little bit here. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me ask you guys something. Ready? Yes. You ready? You ready? Here we go. I got one question for you. What are you going to do when Devin Haney and George Kambosos fight for all the marbles, and the winner keeps the franchise title and the WBC title get vacated? Ah! Oh my God! Hold on! Oh my God! Let me hit you with this.
I don't remember what they look like, but you bought the bottle of beer definitely at 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15 exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Now, y'all done messed up. Hit the Tyson bell. Good night. What are y'all going to do when the WBC belt gets vacated after Devin the Dream Haney and Kambosos fight? And the winner comes out with the franchise title and the WBC belt get vacated. Are we going to say that whoever gets the WBC belt is the real champion? Are we going to say that? I want to know. We got to keep the same energy. When they fight and they dropped it, because you can't hold the franchise title and the WBC title. When the WBC title gets dropped, who is going to be the champion? No, the franchise won't get vacated. The franchise title is the one that trumps the WBC title. It's the super title. When the WBC title gets dropped, what are y'all going to say? We'll talk about JoJo. We're going to talk about JoJo. What are you going to say? Are we going to say whoever wins the WBC title is the champion? I see what you're saying. Yeah. After Haney and Kambosos fight each other and the WBC title gets vacated, who's the champion? Who's the champion? Because we must say that the WBC is the real title, right? It's not who you beat. If it was who you beat, Teofimo Lopez beating Lomachenko makes Teofimo Lopez undisputed until Kambosos whip that ass. So it's not about who you beat. You guys told me it was the title. So when the WBC title gets vacated, who's the champion? Whoever wins, how? Y'all told me that it's about the WBC title. It can't be. It's not about who you beat. It's about the title. Hold on. They won't say sorry. We'll just get quiet. Brother, I'm asking. Good point. Hold on, dog. Hold on.
But you don't remember what they
look like.
But you bought the bottle of beer, definitely, at 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15. Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something? Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
My man said, obviously, the winner between Kambosos and Haney. If that was the case, Kambosos would be undisputed now, because obviously, Teofimo versus Lomachenko made undisputed, right? No, you guys said it's about the title. So the title was never fought for. It was handed to the interim champion. So when the WBC title gets dropped to the interim champion, is that the new WBC champion? I need to know. Why nobody give me an answer? Why y'all give me the answer? Y'all gonna follow the politics until it doesn't suit y'all, huh? I didn't mean to turn the knife. I stabbed y'all with it, but I ain't have to turn it. I stabbed y'all, but I ain't have to turn it. All right, hold on. Let me see what you got to say. At this point, if I'm the WBC, I get petty and assign a franchise champion for every weight division to see everybody pick and choose, argue. We don't know. I'm gonna tell you who. Whoever wins between Devin Haney and Kambosos becomes undisputed. The one who's holding the franchise title. Whoever is holding the franchise title. It's taking y'all a while. Y'all gonna be late. But the franchise title is the champion today. Come on. The franchise title is the champion today. How y'all don't know this? Red fish, blue fish, knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. ShowBizz has to bow chicka bow his shirt off in the real life. If this undisputed fight gets made, I'm loving boxing right now. Let them boys fight. Let them boys fight. Let them boys fight. Let the boys. Let me tell you, somebody make sure after y'all leave this live stream, make sure y'all jump in the comments. Somebody's going to give an answer to that, and it's going to be dumb as hell. But they don't do it in my face when they can get argued, when they can get debated. They won't say it. They're going to wait, jump in the comments, and then try to say something, and it's going to be foul as hell. Let me see. You know more than the WBC. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm asking Alexa. Yeah, ask Alexa. She knows. Hey, James West. Whoever holds the franchise title is the champion. And you're going to see that when Haney fights Kambosos and you can't hold both, and the WBC full-time title gets vacated and goes to the interim champion. If y'all who said that Haney is the real champion, if y'all don't say that that interim champion is the real champion and Haney isn't undisputed if he beats Kambosos, then y'all was capping this whole damn time and look like some damn fools and are for the politics or for the jailhouse and not the inmates. Hit the Tyson bell. Good night. How the hell did I cook so fast in 15 minutes? Think you asked if you are. Yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot about? They both throwing up blah, blah. Biz, y'all know I beat that boy, bro. 2.0. Well, then they'll say, but if WBC claimed T.O. was undisputed because he was franchised, then Haney is undisputed, right? Yep. We all know that's what, yep. And then you know what we're going to say? Yes. Haney's undisputed. And so was Kambosos. And so we ain't gonna change our energy. We'll give you your yes. I love Haney. I would love for Haney to be undisputed. But y'all don't know to be a little patient. Y'all want Haney to be great. Y'all want Haney to be undisputed. Sit back, chill. The fight's about to happen. You didn't have to cap all the way up to it. You can get to the same damn destination if you keep the same energy and don't look like a damn fool along the way. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. WBC has Haney listed as champion on their website. Yes. Let me tell you what the WBC said. This dude is just coming in here late. Let me tell you what the WBC said. Where the WBC at right now? Where the WBC at? That's not it right there. Is that it? Is this it right here? Hold on, let me see.
It came out in a recent interview to where I guess Lomachenko said that he didn't ask for.
And it does create a dispute. Therefore, you can't really say Teofimo is an undisputed champion, can you?
Of course.
How so?
He defeated Lomachenko. The WBC created the franchise designation. Teofimo Lopez is the franchise champion. Devin Haney is the WBC champion.
Isn't that
hypothetically?
It came out in a recent interview to where I guess.
And it does create a dispute. Therefore, you can't really say Teofimo is an undisputed champion, can you?
Of course.
How so?
He defeated Lomachenko.
You want to see that again?
And it does create a dispute. Therefore, you can't really say Teofimo is an undisputed champion, can you?
Of course.
How so?
He defeated Lomachenko.
One more again, because y'all don't hear.
And it does create a dispute. Therefore, you can't really say Teofimo is an undisputed champion, can you?
Of course.
How so?
He defeated Lomachenko.
All right, so look, don't tell me about a damn website. All right, so look, Lomachenko rubbing his hands right now like a bird. Yeah, he is. Let me see. Packers whooping like Kambosos last night. Oh my God, the Packers beating the Rams. I gotta check that out. Let me see. Haney been top challenger for the WBC for a minute. Just needed him to get his shot at the title, similar to Yildirim, because how long it's been there. That's all y'all needed to say. Eric Johnson. Nobody cared that y'all were fans. I'm a fan. I want Haney to get his shot. But we don't have to take from others because we're a fan. Eric, you just made my point I made damn yesterday. Don't take from others because you love Devin Haney. I love Devin Haney too. But Teofimo Lopez did great things. Kambosos did a great thing. Then Haney, he's about to fight Kambosos if he gets past Jojo Diaz. You can be a fan. That doesn't mean you got to take from others. Crab in a barrel mentality. I told you I have yet to talk about boxing. I'm talking about building character. Let me see. Everyone know I beat that boy. Biz from the future. I couldn't even see that upset. Right. Right. My man from the future, like, LOL. What a mess WBC created. It ain't a mess. Let me tell you, it ain't a mess. Y'all making it a mess. It's easy. It's just like the Super WBA. One last time, dog. One last time.
There have been, in the history of the sport, very few undisputed champions. And why? Because the mandatories get in the way and they get stripped. So this is a solution.
To me, the real purpose of having the super champ
is to do things like this and have a unification bout.
The WBA has their super champion and
I don't like
a regular champion.
If you want to
franchise
like this, okay, but if you want to
franchise
like this, okay.
If you wanna franchise like this, okay, but
If you want to
franchise
like this, okay.
Look, bruh, all the politics and straps and so-called champions is mucking up the sport. Let the best fight the best. Kambosos about to fight Devin Haney, bro. Let's go. Hit the Tyson bell. The point of the matter is everybody wants to fight for the belt. All right. So hold on. Let me see what you have to say. Thank you so much, One Punch KO. So hear me out. Hear me out. WBC is double dipping. That's the business. But hear me out. Hit the Tyson bell. If I mean, that's just the business. Okay. But hear me out. Let's talk real quick about Devin the Dream Haney versus JoJo Diaz. Okay. And then we'll talk about Devin the Dream Haney versus George Kambosos Jr. And then we'll come back around. All right. Real quick, because I gotta go actually. Watch a movie with the family. But let's get started. Devin the Dream Haney, I predict that he beats JoJo Diaz. And he beats him, but no matter how he beats him, it's going to not happen as soon as it should. It may go 12. And if Devin the Dream Haney does knock him out, it's not as soon as it should be. Devin the Dream Haney is a very patient. He is a very not so risky fighter. The first time he took some risk to show that he has power, he got hurt by Linares. Could have gotten stopped. He ain't doing that again. All right. He's going to pot, shot, move. He's going to boxing. All right. I want to say this too. JoJo Diaz has a better resume than Devin the Dream Haney. He's been around longer. He has a better resume than Devin the Dream Haney. JoJo Diaz is a bad boy. Problem is this. JoJo Diaz is coming from featherweight. He's 5'6", 64-inch arm reach. Devin the Dream Haney is a natural lightweight. Even with JoJo Diaz getting in this position fighting Javier Fortuna, he fought a guy who came up from featherweight too. Super feather. Okay? So at the end of the day, Devin Haney is not just too damn skillful. He's too damn big. He's 5'8", 71-inch arm reach. JoJo Diaz is 5'6", 64-inch arm reach, and he just doesn't box the way Devin the Dream Haney does. When they both step into the ring and hydrate, Devin the Dream Haney is going to be a shredded 145-pounder. Okay. Loma Haney, Ryan Kambosos, and Javante going to mix 135 up, boxing good for the fans all of 2022. Let's gets my blood boiling for when I box in the AM. Hit the Tyson bell, my man. Beautiful work, bro. Beautiful comment. I used to cheer for certain boxers. Now I cheer for the sport. Thanks to you. Keep doing your thing. ShowBizz. Much love to you. Thank you so much. What else we got? Somebody is, what the hell? Do you think T.O. will be on? Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask him. Off topic, but do you think Haney can become a top level draw without going through the pay-per-view system? Yeah. I'm happy the zone exists, but casual fans run the sport. I get what you're saying. Devin the Dream Haney can be a big draw because he's nice with it and he is being a bit of an asshole. He's kind of a jerk, which works. Hit the Tyson bell. Pretty boy, but being a bit of an asshole. Okay. And that works. That works in a Floyd Mayweather way. He can go that route, but I don't think he's faking. I think Devin the Dream Haney has a huge chip on his shoulder. He gets a little nasty, right? Remember when Kobe went from Kobe the nice guy to Kobe the snarling Kobe? Like, you know what? I'm going to just get me. I'm going to do for me, right? Because he was being the good guy. Allen Iverson was a street dude, and everybody was liking Allen Iverson more than him. Kobe he was done with it. He was like, you know what? He just had an attitude about himself. He kind of became a bad guy. Devin the Dream Haney's going through that change, okay? And that attitude, that he could be a huge star. Hit the Tyson bell. He could be a huge star. He's going to ruffle a lot of feathers, especially with that attitude and his boxing ability. Okay, he's going to win a lot of fights, man. He's nice. I think he beats JoJo Diaz 12-round unanimous decision. Let me see. If Spence got, because look, here's the thing. Devin the Dream Haney outboxed Linares pretty good. It's just that he opened up too much and Linares caught that ass. Okay, I don't know if Devin Haney does that again. I think he does a Gamboa-esque beats Jojo Diaz. Let me see. If Spence got updated to franchise and ended up winning all 4 belts and Ortiz was WBC champion, those same but it's disputed fans would call Spence undisputed. Yeah. My man. Let me hit you with it. It's clear. We know what it is. It's clear, but we're making that change. Actually, we don't have to. Boxing is doing it. For once, they called the Kambosos versus Teofimo Lopez outcome, that result, correctly. And now you got a champion in Kambosos that is making more of a splash than when, you know, anybody else got the title. Look, it is something. What we need more than a champion who got a lot of hype is a champion that has no hype. You need those guys because those guys make fights happen. I love Teofimo Lopez like a play cousin. All right. After he did what he had to do to beat Lomachenko, he was gone for like a year, but there were issues. There were things going on. Okay. All right. But things stalled after a while. Errol the True Spence, I love him like a play cousin. Things end up stalling. He had an accident, stuff like that. All right. Keith One Time Thurman, love him like a play cousin. When he unified, things kind of stalled. You got Kambosos, who is unified. I call him undisputed, and a lot of you in the war room as well. And he's about to fight Devin the Dream Haney. What you need is Usyk, Alexander Usyk, Lomachenko, okay? Terrence Crawford. That man's begging for a fight, all right? What you need is the type of fighter that doesn't have that superstar hype, but he has the belts. That's how you get the welterweight division moving. Remember when Keith One Time Thurman lost the WBC belt? Remember how the welterweight division was moving? Showtime Sean Porter fought Danny Garcia, then Errol the True Spence. How everything just moved as soon as it got vacated. All right, now it done stalled again a bit. What you need is a guy like this for the lightweight division. George Kambosos. Now, if Devin the Dream Haney becomes undisputed, who knows how it goes? Hopefully, Devin the Dream Haney is that kind of guy. Keep the chip on his shoulder and say, give me Tank Davis next. Hit the Tyson Bell. Give me Shakur Stevenson. You want some of this? Move up. You got the WBO title. You want to move up right now and challenge me for the lightweight title? Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see. But as of right now, George Kambosos, he has that. You need a champion with enough dirt on him. Because then they always got something to prove, even as champion. All right? They don't walk around trying to hold on to their belts. Let me see. Much respect to you, Biz. Let's make sense of this madness. Like it or not, this is what it is. Before I go, it wasn't weight. It was attitude and discipline. Hit the Tyson Bell. Look, let me tell you this, Ken Johnson. The only point I wanted to make was this. After Devin the Dream Haney versus George Kambosos Jr., after that fight, we're going to actually see the franchise title okay. Everybody going to say, okay. Because they're going to drop the WBC thing. They can't make the interim champion the real champion. At the boxing world going to be like, hey, the winner of that is undisputed. And then you're going to look back and be like, well, so was Teofimo Lopez. How not? You're going to look back and say, so was Lomachenko. How not? If the WBC doesn't hold that value and they're dropping it. Not Lomachenko, but Teofimo Lopez was undisputed. How not? Right? So Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos. We just need consolidation, and less belts. Hit the Tyson Bell. Dog, don't do that to me late at night. Let me see. Why y'all hating on Haney? I don't know why they hating on Haney. I got mad love for him. Let me see. ShowBizz, you have people mad out here. Do I? What did I say? What did I say? I ain't said nothing. The only thing I have to say is this.
Hit the like. your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
There's over 1,000 people here. I can't read everybody in the war room, but I'm just going to ask you again. What are you going to do when Devin Haney and George Kambosos Jr. fight for undisputed, and the winner keeps the franchise title and they drop the WBC title? Are we going to say that the WBC title, when that's dropped to the interim champion, that that is the real champion and there is no undisputed? Or are we going to say the winner between Kambosos and Haney is undisputed and they'll hold the franchise title? That's the only question. Are y'all going to say that they're undisputed or not? Yes or no? Are y'all going to say the winner between Kambosos versus Devin Haney is undisputed? Yes or no? Give me, that's the answer. That's the question. The winner between Devin Haney and Kambosos, are we going to say that that person is undisputed? Yes or no? Are you assuming JoJo losing? Yeah, I'm assuming. Yes. We're not going to say that the WBC, whoever holds the WBC title after they vacate it, is undisputed. When they vacate the WBC title, are we going to say that that dude is not the real champion? I'm sorry, not undisputed, but that dude isn't the real champion. That's how it works. No, obviously not. They're going to vacate the WBC title. Now the franchise title is the champion? How? Y'all told me that it's the title of the WBC title that makes the champion. So when they vacate it, that's the champion, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. Shakur versus Devin stylistically would be really interesting. Oh, yeah, it would. Dropped it. They won't. They got too much money involved. Yo, solid point, Biz. You just cleared it up perfectly. Yes. Actually, I didn't even clear it up. I didn't clear it. It is a real thing. Your boy, it is a real thing. Y'all just not going to find it as real until Devin Haney. If Devin Haney beats Kambosos and he holds it, then it's real for you. Hit the Tyson Bell. That's how y'all work. Y'all not for boxing, y'all for a boxer. That's how it works. Get over it. What happens is what meant to happen. Okay. All right. The philosophy. I'm coming with logic though. So listen to me here. Let's talk about George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin the Dream Haney in a fight, in a contest. Who y'all got? Haney or Kambosos? Since I made that point. James West, hit the Tyson Bell. Who y'all got? Haney or Kambosos? George, Haney. Uh-oh, we're looking split. It isn't hate, is it? Haney. I got Kambosos, Haney, Lord Haney. Lord, somebody said Lord Haney. That's it. They're Lord. That's how bad it's gotten. George, 50-50 fight. Kambosos, George, baby. What? Haney. Oh. Well, let me ask you this. Somebody said JoJo. They don't even think Haney gets past JoJo. I do. But let me do this. Kambosos. Okay. Let me break down why Kambosos can win. Kambosos can win because Devin Haney's power is not going to bother Kambosos. Okay. Kambosos' hand speed is going to match Devin the Dream Haney's. We know Kambosos can box. We know that he can adjust. We know that he can be a pressure fighter and he can be a boxer. So he has the ability to do both. Linares, with his hand speed, with his pop, was able to hurt Devin the Dream Haney. So Kambosos can't too. Kambosos dropped Teofimo Lopez, so he can hurt Devin Haney. If Kambosos hurts Haney, he has the ability to finish him, or he has the ability to keep boxing well, to continue on with the lead. Hold on real quick. What if they drop the franchise? You may assume wrong. They won't. They got elevated to franchise. You don't elevate the franchise and then drop the friend. That's not how it works. You got it. There's no real assumption here. All you need to do is learn a little bit about the WBC and learn a little bit about the franchise title. You'll know the franchise title is over the regular belt, but you'll see. Don't worry about it. You'll see. Don't worry. You'll see. Look, I think skill-wise, Devin the Dream Haney is a more skillful fighter. I think Devin Haney is a special fighter. What I was wondering is if George Kambosos is special too. Probably. Hit the Tyson bell. Probably. When it comes to resumes, you got to give it to George Kambosos. He has the better resume. But they both learned something, okay, in their past fights. Devin the Dream Haney about to fight Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz just too small. He's too small. He's too, what the Lomachenko say? Hey, he's too small. He's too small and too old. Yeah, he's too small and too old. So look, I think Devin, this is a hard fight to call. I can see why it's 50-50 in the war room. The reason why it's a hard, everybody, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Look, the reason why it's a hard fight to call, you want me to be honest? Let me be honest. The reason why it's a hard fight to call is because we don't know Kambosos. We don't know Kambosos. No, listen. We've all seen Kambosos fight at least 3 times. Okay? He's fought differently almost every time. Okay? So he definitely fought differently against Teofimo Lopez. All right? There's too many unknowns here. We know Devin Haney like the back of our ass, which I haven't seen the back of my ass in a while. We know Devin Haney like the back of our hand. Okay? I've compared Devin the Dream Haney to Sugar Ray Leonard. So you see how highly I think of Devin the Dream Haney. He's no Sugar Ray Leonard. But when you look at him fight, he reminds you of Sugar a lot. Just his punching mechanics and how he holds his guard. I'm going to lean towards Devin Haney. Okay. I'm about tired of still seeing George Kambosos as a good fighter when he could possibly be great. He could possibly be great. Just got to see. Devin, nice skill-wise, but does he have enough pop to keep George on his back foot? No. George showed me a different look last night. Yeah, Ken Johnson, he doesn't. He doesn't. You see that you can hurt them both, but you got to be Teofimo Lopez to really hurt George Kambosos. And Teofimo Lopez is a very hard hitter. He can crack. Very hard. Crazy power. Kambosos got up from that and won the fight. Devin Haney is not going to hurt Kambosos. Not when Linares is like, he got no power. Okay. Which I thought Devin had power. Devin has had a few little injuries. He's not going to discourage Kambosos. Not with power, but he can discourage him with skill. You can be so skillful. If you think about Lomachenko, when everybody was quitting against Lomachenko, he wasn't rocking people, and that made him quit. It was the high skill level that they just kind of got so discouraged that they quit. You know, Devin Haney got that kind of skill level to where you could keep a fighter off balance. So Devin Haney could probably show how special he is that night. He got to get past Jojo Diaz first, though. Kambosos' left hook can land on Haney, in my opinion. It's a good point, Curious Jorge, but I don't know. You know, when you look at that weak Philly shell from Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos knew that he can land a left all night. Jab, left hook, jab, left. He just knew he could do that all night. They studied him. Obviously, they studied Teofimo Lopez harder than Teofimo Lopez studied George Kambosos. They took Teofimo Lopez very seriously. And as the fight was extended, the more time they got to study. And look at him. They were like, look at his guard and look how he holds his arms. They were hitting him with the left all night. They hit him with the jab left hook and then the straight overhand right all night. They knew when to throw it too. When he drops his left hand, how he drops his guard, how weak he hides behind his shoulder. Like I always said, it was a weak Philly shell. Devin Haney is not like that. He's not like that. His timing is impeccable. He got that Shakur Stevenson timing. That type of timing that, man, it'd be a wonderful fight. It'd be a wonderful moment for Devin the Dream Haney if he can show up and show out. That'd be the moment that he skyrockets as a star. If this fight is in Australia, I give Devin the Dream Haney even more credit. Let me see. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the WBC said franchise no longer transferable when Haney is up for it. Why would they do that? That's having a defeatist victim mentality. Don't worry about it. Don't have that victim mentality. It is what it is. They won't do that. Let me see. Hit the Tyson bell. George is good, but he doesn't match up to Devin's skill. I agree. I agree. And I don't think his hand speed matches Dev's at all. I think it does. His punching mechanics with the hand speed, probably not. But the hand speed itself, I think it matches it pretty good. I'm not sure if he's as fast, but he's blazing fast. Devin's sharpness, that's what I meant by punching mechanics. His sharpness, and speed is going to overwhelm. Right. The sharpness and speed combination. You said it way better. I was talking about punching mechanics. I went too far. The sharpness and speed. Exactly. That's why when you say speed, I think the speed matches. The sharpness and speed, that's totally different. You're making that's a valid point. Valid point. Hit the Tyson bell. What else we got? I wish the WBC would just elevate all their champions and fees, and so they're on their way. Without a request at each class, it bypasses confusion and makes the transition easier. Love from NC. Yeah. But like I said, we're just on it earlier. It's on its way. It was the beginning stages of the franchise title. They don't have that all the way figured out. I can already see the end of the road. It's going to be the super WBC title. I can see it. I see the similarities. Everything is exactly the same. Eventually, the franchise title is even going to have mandatories under special occasions. Brother, it's easy to see. But the only reason why people don't see it is because Devin Haney. They're big fans of Devin Haney. But once Devin Haney has this fight, once the fanboyism leaves, everybody's going to stop huffing and puffing, and then everybody's going to have logic and be like, oh, okay, so Devin Haney has a friend. He's undisputed with the franchise title. Okay, does he have mandatories? No. All right, people are going to relax and get it then. It just has to happen to your fighter. Let me see. What else we got? Cam looked like B-Hop to me last night. He looked nothing like B-Hop. Who wins, B-Hop or Sugar Ray? That's an odd fight. I got Sugar. That's an odd fight. At middle, I got Sugar Ray because how Roy Jones did it. But that's an odd fight though. Let me see. I don't even think T.O. really hurt him. I thought he was hurt. That shot dropped him more due to the placement. In my opinion, kind of how Kambosos dropped T.O. T.O. got up in 1 second. Took his equilibrium. Same thing. It was about the same. But the difference is T.O. was chasing Kambosos for the rest of that round. It looked like T.O. can probably stop him if he put pressure on the guy. He could have dropped him at least again. He's slowed up and was worried about his stamina. If he put it all in that round, he probably could have dropped him again. Kambosos went running. Remember, I was screaming. Like Kambosos, I was screaming. He didn't fight back. He was buzzed. Hit the Tyson bell. He was buzzed, bro. Let me see. Devin Haney by the 11th round TKO, accumulation of punches, will be Kambosos' downfall. So KD Williams, if he doesn't knock out JoJo Diaz, that ain't gonna that's not gonna age well. He better knock out JoJo Diaz then. That guy coming from featherweight, 5'6" in heels. 64-inch arm reach, and that's not in his pocket. That's fully extended wingspan. Dog, he better knock out JoJo Diaz at that point. Let me see. Oh, flex on him. See, I just did some curls. I did arm pow today, and my arm sorted them up. I think Haney might try to KO Kambosos. Shouldn't do that. Just to prove that he could do it, he shouldn't do that. And T.O. couldn't, he shouldn't do that. But I would love to see Kambosos go on a dominant run, me too, at 135, because he has just supposed to be a mandatory. Yeah, me too. That's a good comment, because he comes out of nowhere, right? I would like to see that, because he came out of nowhere, but he could probably be Alexis Arguello. You know, you think of the Four Kings and then Alexis. I mean, honestly, we're going to stop. We got to, everybody tell me to stop with the Four Kings. That's what they were calling it, but don't really look like the Four Kings that much. Let me see. Linares took some serious ass whippings, so when he say Haney don't have power, I believe him. Yeah, because Lomachenko knocked him out with a body shot. So when you say Haney doesn't have power and Lomachenko knocked you out with a body shot, you know, Luke Campbell's getting busy. Facts. Dev need to KO JoJo. Kambosos pack a punch. He does. He does. You know, dang, I did an hour. I did an hour show. This is supposed to have been like 30 minutes. Everybody who showed up. My bad. That wasn't the subscribe. I knew that was going to happen.
Subscribe.
Motherfucker. Oh, hold on. For me getting that wrong. That comment was dumb. and like
hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Oh my God. Did you win any money, Biz? No, I lost. I lost some. I lost $100. There's no Four Kings at 135. You probably right, bro. Four Kings of what? Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Power doesn't equal better, and never has. No one said that. Nobody ever said that. We were breaking down the fight, so we were breaking down hand speed, sharpness, skill set, power, chin. That's how you break down fights. Don't trip. Let me see. What else we got? Fight night, we'll see. Yeah, but it's fun to talk about. You know how my man said who'll win, B-Hop or Sugar Ray Leonard? It's just fun to talk about if you're a boxing enthusiast, right? Classifying Loma as an elite is disrespectful. Classifying Loma as an elite is disrespectful. That comment was dumb. Let me see. One thing we learned is not to underestimate Kambosos. Right. And you know, the question is me saying that Devin wins. Is that underestimating Kambosos? After, you know, I'm the same guy who said Teofimo Lopez would probably beat Devin because of experience. You know, let me break down Teofimo Lopez real quick. In hindsight, all right? In hindsight. It I don't want to sound, hold on, dog. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this? I don't want to sound, how can I say this? Surface. But on the surface, when you look at how Lomachenko was beating the hell out of Teofimo once he got his shoulder warmed up and got together, it was looking easy until the 12th round. It was looking easy even in the 12th until the headbutt, and then things got thrown off again. But those 3 rounds, when Lomachenko got in his bag, remember how one-sided it looked? How Kambosos comfortably outboxed Teofimo. Does that bring a little bit more light to what kind of happened in that Lomachenko fight? Was that a ShowBizz the brother impression you did when Kambosos was bull-yetting in the 8th and 9th? Probably. I mean, it's instinctive. probably, because I just saw my brother. I just saw that dude. Love you, boy. I just saw him. We were eating Thanksgiving, talking and eating. And I think some of that probably got in there. Hit the Tyson bell. So a little sprinkle probably got in there. I was losing my damn mind. I was losing my mind when I thought, boy, because somebody put a bug in my ear. Watch Kambosos throw the fight. I was like, ah. And then I saw that, and I saw his output decrease, and then he gets rocked. Yo, man, how much I love this sport and trying to do whatever I can to help save it. Bruh, somebody messed around and tainted my brain, threw a little bug in my ear. Y'all were there at the live. Hey, watch Kambosos throw the damn fight. It was the round before, round 9. That boy came out, output went to shit. Wasn't boxing, wasn't doing nothing. Teofimo Lopez dropped him. I was like, Kambosos, you're killing me. I almost lost my mind. Maybe we underestimating JoJo. Okay. 250 round with Pacquiao. Yeah, and he said that too. He brought up his sparring with Pacquiao, and he mentioned that as a reason why he can fight so well. So Dad of the Year award, T.O. Sr. or Kenny Porter. Dad of the Year is definitely T.O. Sr. Definitely. Okay. Because he had his back and lied like a rug for his son at the end. My son went 10-2. Just lied. But he had his son's back to the end. Kenny threw his son under the bus in front of millions of people. Kenny, he threw in the damn towel and said it was his fault. Not me. He grabbed that towel, threw that motherfucker, and said it's his fault, not mine. He didn't listen to me. I said, boy, please. I said, that is 100% one of the worst moves. If the belt is already a super belt, then how can you hold both of the super and regular belts at the same time? They don't. The WBA doesn't allow that. Think, bro. They don't. Who's holding them both at the same time? They don't hold them at the same time. Aaron? Who's holding them both at the same time? T.O. doesn't have a lot of nuance to his game, and he gets tagged a lot. What makes him special isn't his boxing ability, it's his timing, speed, power, and athleticism. He's not too fundamentally sound. I'm learning that. I thought that was the case until he beat Lomachenko. I think we gave him a little bit too much credit at that point. But I'm learning that. But who knows? He may have just been weight drained. You know, let's relax. Let's see Teofimo Lopez again. Who's holding both? Didn't somebody say that he's holding both? How can you hold both? Who's holding both the WBC and the franchise title? Where are y'all getting at? Kenny threw in the towel, looked Sean in his eyes, and said, I didn't stop the fight. You did. Yeah, he did. That boy grabbed that towel, dipped it in a bucket, hit Porter in the face with it. Porter was mad. Looked up, looked at his father. His father said, boy, why you throw that damn towel at yourself? Let me see. Counterpunch. What's up, dog? What up, dog? Kenny Porter did that. Yeah, he did that. What up, Counterpunch? I think he's going. You good, brother? Nice way to show up, man. T.O. Dad said Josh done nothing in boxing. Brother. Who is holding both titles? I'm still confused. That's the one that got me feeling. He said, think, bro. Who's holding both, bro? Who's holding the franchise and the WBC? Nobody's gonna give me an answer to that one. So y'all just, I can't. So y'all just gonna say something? This dude name is ShowBizz the Bodyguard again. But Vince McMahon. Talking about you screwed. No one can beat my son. T.O.'s dad. Yeah. Canelo. No. Canelo. He what do you call that? He didn't what do you call that when you like turn something on, not initiate, exercise the franchise. He didn't even exercise the franchise title. He told the WBC, I'm not holding a franchise. He didn't hold the franchise designation at 168. He opted out of that. He went and fought for the WBC title. He wasn't franchise champion. He didn't exercise it. And the WBC said, okay, fine. That dude said, forget that. I don't want any questions. So yeah, he didn't hold both. Let me see. Breland said Lopez water wasn't tainted. Did he? Robert Estrada, current franchise. Quadras is fighting for the WBC green belt. The winner can get both belts, so it isn't super belt. The winner can't get both belts. The winner can't get both belts. That's the thing. Look it up. When the franchise champion fights the WBC champion, the rules is, look at the rules, WBC rules. It's not assuming, it's just look at the rules. Okay. When the franchise, if y'all not gonna look it up, y'all need me to feature. Okay. So when the franchise champion fights the full-time WBC champion, whoever wins, if the franchise champion wins, he keeps the franchise title. And the WBC is vacated. The WBC champion is no longer is vacated, right? And then I think it goes to the interim champion, or they fight for it or something like that. If the WBC champion beats the franchise champion, he gets the franchise title. He vacates the WBC title. He doesn't hold both. Let me see. Feed him bit. Yeah. It's just look it up. I think he's talking about Dev and Cam for the belts. LOL. Yeah. They're gonna drop the WBC title. That's the whole point. I asked that. You got to rewind the tape. You got to rewind the tape because I'm 3 minutes now. Now I got to go. Okay, y'all came in late. The whole premise of this video was when Devin the Dream Haney and George Furiosus Kambosos Jr. fight for undisputed. Whoever wins retains the franchise title, and the WBC going to be vacated. And I was asking everybody, then who's the WBC champion when that happens? Are y'all going to say the winner between Cam and Devin? If that's the case, what happened to the WBC? Y'all told me the WBC title is where the champion lie. To let you guys know, all of that is cap. Whoever holds the franchise title is the champion. Let me see. What else we got? Canelo didn't he exercise, utilize, what do you call it? When at 168 he wasn't a franchise champion. He didn't hold the franchise title. He told the WBC, no, I'm not the franchise champion. At 168, no, I'm going to fight and get the WBC title. That's what happened. Let me see. Tell them, Biz. I'm trying, but they're trying. They're confused. So just read. All right. So everybody, fantastic live stream. I'm off tomorrow. I had to do this news so I can be off tomorrow. So that's why I got on late tonight. I got to go up, take care of my family, man. To have a good time with my family before they go to sleep. So I'll be off tomorrow. Don't forget, man, if y'all haven't, go to KNOX in the Box. The link is in the description box below. My baby boy, he has a beautiful channel. It's hilarious. If you have kids, you please have your kids subscribe to the channel. Show your kids KNOX in the Box. It's wonderful. ShowBizz for adult. I saw a video and was surprised that Stevenson and Crawford was the same size. Then was more shocked to see how much bigger Taylor was than them both. Oh man, Crawford is huge. But if you saw that, hit the Tyson bell. I'll tell you this, Shakur was way bigger than Jamel Herring. And that's when I said that guy's a lightweight at least. He's damn near when I saw how big Shakur was, he ain't going to be there for long. Shakur Stevenson is a 140 pounder at least. I'm out. Huh. Man, thank you guys so much for showing up. Beautiful. Catch you. Oh, yeah, for Taco